Like going back when we keep doing things to be away forever, so we waste time. From into this kids ain't been yet, we know we come straight. Never go right side, this talk, we tell that nigga, come get a half FaceTime. I was getting on track to what it is, he was going when I walk in the straight line by 19. But we put the weed by the perky, and it's 19, you know what it means. I was getting these on what hurt me, so I said, oh, now I'm still on the bed, it was cold. 13, my first song, I wrote 13.
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports.
I'm getting up on your thing, on the definition of those things. I'm about to be going down in lunch. Every meal on a regular next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long.
The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long. Better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they changed their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's 1,000-yard
full of rage, my passes, full of
cream.
Hold up, play, leave it on my leave it like that. Be safe to say that. Never be the same. Never fall in love again. My heart is in the shell. My problems to my head, I keep my mouth closed with my thoughts. Sometimes it gets too deep.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Michael Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. Second and 10.
But I ain't buying what they selling.
That's complete to DK Metcalf.
Damn, brother, you were just on the streets at night on the trial. Damn, mama, yeah. I hope you find it proud. Hey, in broad nation at the crowd. They sing his music loud. Sing his music out loud.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And we're throwing the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And just shutting him off there. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to the division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That stop for a loss made by Damone Clark from its linebacker spot.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation. formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
A rare misstep on that last play because the time has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now it's Smith. And it is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now Gino. He's got his 2 that's complete. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a first set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage
So
and
why
making it
be
difficult for
looking
the
for a
quarterback
piece
to
of
lock in on a
that?
receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Lord, I'm just a nigga.
To the air again, Smith. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack, but he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. And that will be incomplete. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I feel like Will Smith on the edge.
A 1st down carry by Elliott.
Yeah.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Tell you.
A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football?
You probably love me when you die.
And that's an excellent job right there by identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
But I can't die young.
He's going to be out, down inside the 20 and the 15.
You a legend.
Around a 1st down as well. Solid running there. And CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running
Some
game.
shit you never know.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
Try to stay around.
Start of the 2nd
Look how they
quarter,
found
it's the
him.
Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Wrinkle. I'll let you get me. I'm a legend. You see it in my eyes. Now we feel alright. probably love me when I die. Won't you?
Touchdown.
Put these snakes around, kill all the pythons.
At the end of the drive, he had the burst
But I can't die young.
first and goal, and then one play later,
Nigga get stepped on.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence
Cap, you a
is I'm not sure who
legend.
made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
The extra point up and good by Auburn.
When I control.
That makes it a 7-3 lead.
On the dope, bro. And I hate the post. And I gotta play it close. For bitch. I'm Jason Wilson.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
They gonna probably make the feds come. And when the bread come.
And this return gonna come to a quick end.
I'm not with PRE.
At the end of that one. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And they come in as the 3 seed in this.
It feel like drugs, bro. They think they help you feel long.
This ball game, but while they would have loved that top
You probably love me when I die, won't you?
still in a pretty good position.
Too many snakes around, kill all the pythons. I can do anything, but I can't die young.
They're gonna have to earn it.
A nigga get stepped on.
You know you have to win 2 games.
Cap, you a legend.
Riding high after big playoff wins coming at you.
To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season. They got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
No.
Throwing now is Gino. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he makes it all the way down to
Them niggas act like they don't need us. They do everything we do and they wanna be us. They trying to tee up. Run, blow it back instead of me up. When that shit was going on, we wasn't on the other side when that shit was going on. But different niggas no answers what we on. To pull out the camera phone. Follow out my name on the styrofoam. I had to teach the grown niggas right from wrong. Tell the jury they want to indict us all. They better sign them on. She let her titties hang. I told her anything. I wouldn't mind.
A stark contrast from the big chunk of the previous play.
I hate the niggas that be trying to switch the block up. Who would change the nigga roster? Part of the city, watch your partners. To the same nigga who shot you. You better put that Glock up.
Again, Smith.
I got that from my mama. Who was with these ones? Riding around with choppers.
An 11-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have regained the lead.
Close that back dog.
Extra point open through by Myers. And the lead is now 10-7.
Close that back door. I can't get snaked out by me.
4 plays. And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with a run so far. keep on the ground with Elliott. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space. And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run here with Rico Dowdle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Elliott running right. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Running with Elliott. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4. And the Cowboys are set up now with a 1st and goal. It's a keeper with Prescott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss. Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Smith. That's caught over the middle by Fant. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Smith. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it. Smith now to throw. And Walker with it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles.
He's got him in, complete. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf. 34 yards. And the Seahawks will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Ezekiel Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, and he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much.
Here we go.
To throw is Prescott. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. No, they won't. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Prescott now. Well, that's going to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Breaks through the contact. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. And that one too wide and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This game 2 of our triple header here on Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you two in just a moment. It was the former comeback player of the year, Geno Smith, who was sharp in the first half. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 107 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go to Elliott again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
A give to Elliott running left. A beautiful spin and room to run. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will make this a 4-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Geno Smith headed back out for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Straight ahead, Walker. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
It's caught. Lockett. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 177 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And some space here. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Past the 20. Flop. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And running with power here. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's Trayvon Diggs making a big play there for the defense.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again, it's Walker. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Smith. That is caught. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. One quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Smith. This one goes underneath to Walker. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Smith. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Smith throwing again. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
A 20th carry here for Elliott. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 243 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
Again, it's Elliott. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Elliott is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Throw out wide to Walker. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Geno now to throw. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Here's Smith. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2nd and 5. Throwing is Smith. He'll get that to Charbonnet. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Now Gino. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. From the gun, here's Smith. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Osa Odighizuwa in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Gino. Being chased out left. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, Salon.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Marquise Bell, give him credit. He had the coverage on the play.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though. No surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Desperation time for Smith on 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now it's Smith. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Smith. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Now Smith.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Seahawks have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So that one a 13-play drive in total.
And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown.
And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. A handoff left, Elliott. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And the Cowboys will advance to the next round as we say thanks for watching and so long, everybody.